night was quiet like a secret, streetlights burning soft and low. Your shadow crossed the empty pavement, like a place my heart should go. I never planned to stop and notice every stranger passing by, but something in your silent motion pulled the stars into your eyes. The city hummed a distant rhythm, cars like waves along the street, but all I heard was something different when our two worlds seemed to meet. And suddenly the air was shifting, like the start of something new. I felt the universe was listening when I slowly turned to you. Maybe it's reckless, maybe it's fate, but something in this moment says it's already too late. If this is just a midnight story, let it burn until the dawn. If tomorrow steals the morning, I'll remember where we stood. Every heartbeat feels like thunder, every word is turning gold. If the world stops turning slowly, I just want your hand to hold. So if this night becomes forever, if the stars decide to stay, let me lose myself beside you in the magic of this place. Your laugh was soft but somehow brighter than the neon in the rain. Every second pulling tighter, like a song inside my veins. The distance slowly disappeared, like we'd met 1,000 times. Every sentence sounding clearer, like the rhythm of our minds. And maybe time was moving faster, maybe everything was wrong, but the silence in between us felt like home all along. The air between our breathing whispers carried sparks I couldn't hide. Every glance became a promise, every heartbeat amplified. Maybe it's reckless, maybe it's fate, but something in this moment says it's already too late. If this is just a midnight story, let it burn until the dawn. If tomorrow steals the morning, I'll remember where we stood. Every heartbeat feels like thunder, every word is turning gold. If the world stops turning slowly, I just want your hand to hold. So if this night becomes forever, if the stars decide to stay, let me lose myself beside you in the magic of this place. What if the night never fades? What if the sky holds our names? What if this moment was written long before we ever came? Maybe the universe waited, maybe the stars rearranged every road that we wandered just to bring us here this way. I can feel the future breathing in the quiet of your smile, like a story just beginning, stretching out for miles. If the sunrise tries to take you, if the daylight pulls away, I will keep this midnight burning in my heart, forever safe. If this is more than just a moment, let it echo through our lives. Let the music of this heartbeat turn the darkness into light. Every second feels like magic, every breath a spark of But somewhere in the quiet darkness, your heartbeat echoes next to mine. And if this night becomes a memory, I'll still know it all was true, because the universe was listening when I first looked at you. Your voice was quiet like a secret, floating softly through the dark. Every word a little spark, lighting something in my heart. We were strangers just an hour before the stars aligned tonight. But the way you say my name now feels like gravity and light. Every streetlight passing slowly paints reflections in your eyes, and the silence in between us feels like thunder in the skies. I can feel the air between us starting slowly catching fire, like the world is leaning closer to a moment of desire. Maybe we shouldn't be moving this fast, maybe the night won't be built to last. But every second pulls me closer still, and I don't even wanna fight the thrill. My heart is beating electric tonight. Every time you move a little closer, something in the dark ignites. Every whisper feels like fire in my lungs. Every glance is like a lightning strike, and I can't outrun. If this is dangerous, then let it be, because your love is like a melody I never knew my soul could keep it. My heart is beating electric tonight, and every spark is leading back to you. The rhythm of your breathing slowly starts to sync with mine again, like two songs that never met before, now perfectly begin. Your laugh echoes through the distance like a summer in the rain. Every second that I'm near you makes the world feel new again. Maybe we are only dreaming, maybe time is playing games, but the way you hold the moment makes forever feel the same. And I swear the stars above us started shining twice as bright when your fingers brushed against me in the middle of the night. Maybe we shouldn't be losing control, maybe the night is just taking its toll, but every heartbeat pulling me away, and I don't think I want it any other way. My heart is beating electric tonight. Every time you move a little closer, something in the dark ignites. Every whisper feels like fire in my lungs. Every glance is like a lightning strike, and I can't outrun. If this is dangerous, then let it be, because your love is like a melody I never knew my soul could keep. My heart is beating electric tonight, and every spark is leading back to you. What if the world disappeared right now? What if the sky fell down somehow? Will we still be standing here with nothing left but what we found? What if the stars were only watching, waiting for this very scene? Two hearts racing through the silence like they've always meant to be. I can feel the night unfolding like a secret in your touch. Every moment pulling deeper, every feeling growing This is reckless, let the moment stay, because I'd rather lose my way than watch this magic fade away. My heart is beating electric tonight, and every spark belongs to you. My heart is beating electric tonight, and I don't ever want it to stop. The night keeps spinning slowly, but the world feels still somehow, because the moment that you touch me changed the rhythm of my now. And every heartbeat in the silence only echoes one truth. Tonight the electricity was always leading me to you. I try to tell myself it's nothing, just another passing night, just another quiet moment under borrowed city lights. But every time I move away now, something pulls me back again, like a silent constellation drawing circles in my head. Every breath between our voices feels like standing in the rain. Every look you give me slowly runs like lightning through my veins. Maybe we were never strangers, maybe time just waited long for the moment our two shadows finally became one song. I don't know how it happened, I don't know when it grew, but every road I'm walking keeps on leading me to you. There's a gravity between us, pulling stronger every breath, like the universe decided we should never be separate. Every step I try to take away from you only pulls me closer to the truth. There's a gravity between us, like the moon inside the tide. Every heartbeat slowly drifting to the rhythm of your life. And no matter how the world may move tonight, all my stars keep falling into you. Your fingers barely touch mine, but the spark was crystal clear, like 1,000 quiet fireworks bursting softly in the air. Every word you say is slower, like you're choosing every sound, and the silence in the middle feels like music all around. The night is breathing deeper, every shadow growing wide, and that's where the world is shifting. Every moment by your side, maybe time has lost its meaning, maybe seconds learn to fly, but the way you look at me now feels like gravity in sky. I don't know how it started, I don't know why it's true, but every dream I carry leads me back again to you. There's a gravity between us, pulling stronger every breath, like the universe decided we should never be separate. Every step I try to take away from you only pulls me closer to the truth. There's a gravity between us, like the moon inside the tide. Yeah. Maybe the stars were waiting for this moment to arrive. Maybe every lonely midnight led our hearts into this light. Maybe every road we wandered, every tear and every scar was just slowly drawing circles, leading exactly where we are. I can feel the pull inside me, like the ocean feels the moon, like the quiet before thunder, like the dream that ends too soon. If the world begins to break us, if the night begins to fade, I will still remember clearly every promise that we made. Because somewhere in the silence, somewhere in the air we breathe, there's a force we cannot fight now, something bigger than we see, and it's pulling me forever into you and into me. There's a gravity between us, strong my stars will only fall for you. There's a gravity between us, and I never want release. The night grows quiet all around us, city lights begin to fade, but the gravity between us is a promise that remains. Even when the dawn is breaking, even when the sky turns blue, every road inside the universe still leads me back to you. Breathing softly like it knows we're still awake. Every quiet little moment feels too fragile now to break. Your voice is low and gentle like a secret in the air, and the way you say my name now feels like music everywhere. Every street outside is fading, every sound begins to slow, but the rhythm of your heartbeat is the only thing I know. I can feel the hours slipping, but I don't want them to move, because every second with you feels like something I could lose. Maybe the morning is closer than we think, maybe the stars are beginning to sing, but I don't want the night to disappear while you're still standing here. Stay with me until the sunrise, let the morning wait outside, let the darkness hold the moment while the world forgets the time. Stay with me until the sunrise, until the sky begins to glow. If tomorrow tries to find us, we can tell them not to know. Just a little more forever in your eyes. Stay with me until sunrise. Stay with me until sunrise. The air is warmer near you, like the world has leaned our way, and the silence in the distance feels like something we could say. Your fingers trace the rhythm of the thoughts I cannot say, and the stars above the skyline look like they might fade away. Every breath is growing slower, like the night is holding still, and the quiet in the moment feels exactly like it will. If the dawn is slowly coming, we can pretend it lost its road, because everything I'm feeling is too beautiful to go. Maybe the daylight is learning our names, maybe the sky is beginning to change, but I don't want this magic to end or break where we begin. Stay with me until the sunrise, let the morning wait outside, let the darkness hold the moment while the world forgets the time. Every heartbeat feels like poetry tonight, every whisper sounds like light. Stay with me until the sunrise, until the sky begins to glow. If tomorrow tries to find us, we can tell it not to know. Just a little more forever in your eyes. Stay with me until sunrise. Stay with me until sunrise. What if the stars are fading slowly, just to give this moment space? What if every quiet midnight was just waiting for this place? Maybe time was always moving, just to bring us to this night. Maybe every lonely evening was preparing for this light. I can feel the dawn approaching, like a whisper through the air, but the way you're looking at me makes me wish that it wasn't there. If the morning tries to take you, if the daylight pulls apart, I will keep this fragile feeling like a fire in my heart. Because somewhere in the sun, somewhere in the faded sky, there is something growing deeper that no sunrise can deny. till sunrise. Stay with me. Ooh. The sky begins to shimmer, morning breathing in the blue. But somewhere in the fading, I'm still standing here with you. And even when the sun is rising and the stars are out of view, every dawn will still remember that I stayed awake with you. I used to guard my quiet heart like a secret locked away. Every promise felt too fragile, every dream could drift away. But something in the way you found me changed the rhythm of my mind. Like a door I never opened, suddenly unlocked in time. The night we met was just a whisper, but it grew into a flame. Now every breath inside my chest is echoing your name. And every doubt I used to carry slowly vanished in the dark. Like the stars were rearranging every corner of my heart. Maybe love is reckless, maybe love is wild, but every time you look at me I feel like destiny just smiled. I'm falling without fear tonight into the fire of your light. Every heartbeat pulling me deeper in. No gravity can hold me down when you're the sky that spins around. Every moment feels like we could begin. If loving you is losing ground, then let the world keep spinning round, because I finally found what's real. I'm falling without fear tonight, and I don't ever wanna hear. The city fades behind us slowly, like a dream we left behind. Every road ahead is glowing with the future we might find. Your fingers lace into my own like they always knew the way. And the silence in the moment has 1,000 things to say. I can hear my heart surrender to the rhythm of your voice, like the universe is whispering that this was always choice. Every doubt is keeps turning softly, but the world feels newly born. Because the moment that I found you was the moment fear was gone. And every star above the skyline seems to shine a little clearer since the night I started falling. I forgot the shape of fear. Morning light is slowly breaking through the curtains of the sky, but the night we shared is glowing like a fire that won't die. Every second that we borrow from the silence of the stars turn into a golden memory etched inside our hearts. Your reflection in the daylight still looks like the midnight view, like the universe kept shining just because I found you. And the world outside is awakened, but I'm lost in what we made, in the quiet after magic, where the brightest colors stay. Maybe the night is over now, maybe the stars have gone somehow, but something deeper still remains inside our hearts and veins. In the golden afterglow of you, every dream feels warm and true, like the sun has learned to rise inside my soul. Every moment shining through, every sky a brighter blue, since the night you made my broken pieces whole. If forever fades away, if tomorrow loses shape, I will still remember how it felt, standing in the golden afterglow of loving you. The quiet morning streets are shining with the echoes of our night, every shadow slowly fading into rivers made of light. Your fingers still remember every promise we have made, like the world itself was listening to the words we never say. Maybe time will keep on turning, maybe seasons drift apart, but the fire we discovered still is burning in my heart. And the way you look beside me makes the daylight feel brand new, like the dawn was just beginning, all because of you. Maybe the sky is changing fast, maybe the night was built to pass, but something stronger still survives inside our lives. In the golden afterglow of you, every dream feels warm and true, like the sun has learned to rise inside my soul. Every moment shining through, every sky a brighter blue, since the night you made my broken pieces whole. If forever golden moments stay. Slowly fills the skyline, but the magic doesn't fade, because somewhere in the daylight our forever still was made. And every sunrise after this will quietly remind me too that the world became much brighter the moment I found you. If the sky fell down tomorrow, if the stars refused to shine, if the world stopped turning slowly at the edge of space and time, I would still remember clearly every second in your eyes, every quiet little promise hidden softly in your smile, all the nights we spent together under borrowed city lights, all the dreams we built in whispers in the middle of the night. If tomorrow disappeared like a shadow in the rain, I would still believe the universe was worth the joy and pain. Maybe time is fragile, maybe life is small, but loving you has made it feel like everything at all. If tomorrow ends tonight, if the morning never comes, I would still be smiling here because you were the one. Every heartbeat that we shared, every tear and every flame, turned the darkness of the universe into something we could name. If the world fades into light and the sky begins to bend, I would hold you close and whisper, I'd still love you if tomorrow ends. Every moment that we borrowed from the silence of the stars turned into a constellation written softly in our hearts. And the way you say my name now feels like music in the air, like the universe itself was always leading me right here. Maybe time will keep on racing, maybe years will fade away, but the love we found tonight is something nothing could betray. Every dream I used to hide now is shining bright and new, like the sky finally opened just to lead my heart to you. Maybe life is fleeting, maybe stars will fall, but loving you has made this life feel bigger than it all. If tomorrow ends tonight, every broken moment was a lesson in disguise, just preparing us for magic waiting in each other's eyes. I can feel the stars above us burning brighter than before, like the universe is opening 1,000 hidden doors. If the sky begin to crumble, if the ocean start to rise, I will still be standing with you, looking softly in your eyes. Because somewhere in forever, somewhere far beyond the end, there will always be a moment where our hearts begin again. If tomorrow ends tonight, if the stars all fade from view, I will still be grateful for every breath with you. Every dream we ever whispered, every promise that we made, turn a fragile little lifetime into something unafraid. If the sky begins to fall and the universe will bend, I will hold you close forever. Even if tomorrow ends tonight, I would choose this love again. The night grows quiet slowly as the stars begin to fade, but the love we built together is a light that always stays. And somewhere in the endless sky, beyond the reach of time, our story keeps on shining like a never